On the day, the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir has been bifurcated into two union territories. China's foreign ministry has termed India's bifurcation of Jammu and Kashmir as null and void, and that's the story that's breaking at the top of this bulletin. China has said that the move is void as it also includes Chinese territories. However, the Indian government has hit back, saying that it does not expect China or other countries to comment on matters that are internal to India. Other countries should respect India's sovereignty the same way India does, is the message from the Indian government. On the day, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh officially come into existence as two new union territories of India. China has called the bifurcation move null and void, and India has made it clear that not just China, no other country has any place to comment on matters that are internal to India.
We have seen the statement made by the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of China on the establishment of the Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. China is well aware of India's consistent and clear position on this issue. The matter of reorganization of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir into the Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh is entirely an internal affair of India. We do not expect other countries, including China, to comment on the matters which are internal to India, just as India refrains from commenting on internal issues of other countries. The Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh are integral part of India. We expect other countries to respect India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. China continues to be in the occupation of a large tract of area in the Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. It has also illegally acquired Indian territories from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir under the so-called China-Pakistan Boundary Agreement of 1963. India has consistently conveyed its concerns to both China and Pakistan on the projects in so-called China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which is in the territory that has been illegally occupied by Pakistan since 1947.
That's Ravish Kumar, a spokesperson of the Indian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, speaking on China's statement. Now we have Mr. Jaydev Ranade, President of the Center for Chinese Studies and Analysis, joining us on the phone line for more. Mr. Jaydev Ranade, thank you so much for being with us here on Wion World. This is a shocking comment coming in from China.
Yes, it's a reaction to the actual creation of the states. The initial amendment of Article 370 was criticized also by the Chinese, who, as you know, in conjunction with the Pakistanis, in fact, did succeed in getting an informal session of the UN Security Council to meet on the subject. But it ended without any statement or without any comment. But this time they have reacted to the actual creation of the states. And their statement is interesting. In fact, Kang Xuan, their foreign ministry spokesman, he said that India's unilateral move challenges China's sovereignty by revising India's domestic law, etc. Now, challenges in China's sovereignty actually means that they have at the back of their mind the territory that they took through an act of war, which is Aksai Chin, and the one that they got through an illegal treaty signed with Pakistan, or illegal agreement with Pakistan in 1963, which is the Shaksigan Valley. So that is what is bothering them. They also make a comment about their maps, urging us to abide by China's territorial integrity, etc. And not to violate or vitiate the stability in the border areas. So obviously they have that in their mind that, what will India's next step be? In any case, the fact that we are reasserting our sovereignty over territories that were ours is what is really bothering them.
Mr. Jaydev Ranade joining us on the phone line. I also have another question. Now, what does this mean? Because India has made it very clear, and India has been making it very clear for a while now. He just reiterated that statement that at the end of the day, whatever happens in Jammu and Kashmir is an internal matter of India. Neither China nor any other country has any place to comment about it. And I'm asking this question because this comment from China comes just a short while after China's President Xi Jinping and India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi met in Mamallapuram in Chennai and showed great bonhomie.
Well, in Mamallapuram, if you notice, in the official releases, there was, the issue of Kashmir, etc., was very carefully skirted. I would say the press coverage on both sides, when the Mamallapuram summit was going on, almost anodyne. But Xi Jinping did take the opportunity there to raise it by so-called briefing Prime Minister Modi on what Imran Khan had told him. In this statement, again, the Chinese Foreign Ministry talks about China's stance on the Kashmir issue is clear and consistent, and then he repeats the standard formula that is a dispute left over from history. Equally, India's stand has consistently been that this is a matter which is internal to India, that the entire territory of J&K is an integral part of the Indian Union, and that whatever disputes there are regarding Kashmir with Pakistan will be settled bilaterally. So I think there is no meeting ground there, and China has been told very clearly that, lay off. If you recall, Xi Jinping, at least on 3 recent occasions, said he's willing to mediate, subject to both parties being willing, and he was told by the Indian side and once by the Prime Minister, including at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting, that there is no need for him to get involved. So I think our position is very clear, India's position is very clear. This is an internal matter. As everyone is well aware, Article 370 was a temporary provision in our constitution, no one else's, and so we can amend it as we feel like.
Mr. Jaidev Ranade joining us on the broadcast for that big story that's breaking. Thank you for being with us here on Wion World is One. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi today paid tribute to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He paid tribute to the Iron Man of India at the Statue of Unity, which he had inaugurated last year, which is also the world's tallest statue. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's birth anniversary is celebrated as National Unity Day since the year 2014, when PM Modi came to power.
The vision and actions of Sardar Patel ensured unification of the country, and now the Honorable Prime Minister offering
साथियों, दशकों तक हम भारतीयों के बीच इस आर्टिकल 370 ने एक अस्थाई दीवार बना रखी थी। सरदार साहब के इस भव्य प्रतिमा के सामने खड़ा हूं तो सर झुका करके पूरी नम्रता के साथ सरदार साहब को मैं हिसाब दे रहा हूं कि सरदार साहब, आपका जो सपना अधूरा था, अब वो दीवार गिरा दी गई है।
After that, Prime Minister Modi took part in the National Unity Day Parade. And later he inaugurated a technology demonstration site and attended a civil service probationers event.